Check this out, guys. We got 95 on the box today. You know what that's for. That's for our guy, Lightning McQueen. And inside this box, he actually is sporting some nice little bunny ears. I can't wait to check that out. But yeah, this is actually just a coincidence that it says 95. But the true digit that we focus on, as you guys know, is the D, which identifies what's inside the case. And yeah, we are unboxing 2021 Singles Case D today. A lot of you guys are probably screaming at your computer or your phone. Finally, yes, this case came out in February, but obviously, you know, I went off to college. I don't know if it's obviously. Some of you guys don't really listen to like the personal parts of my videos, which is fine. So yeah, I went to college for 15 weeks and that's what happens. You just can't really record anything at all and it stinks. But I'm back now and I'm going to do a ton of videos this summer, like literally every single day, sometimes more than that. So let's just get on the grind. Let's go. Of course, I get all my cases from GetMeCollectibles. Link to his eBay store and his email are in the description below. If you want this kind of case, you can email him, but I do know he does sell some cases on his eBay store as well. But if he doesn't have the case you want, feel free to email him just to inquire about it. So yeah, like I said, this is what we focus on to identify what's inside. I'll leave the full list of contents in the description below, but I myself really only know of a couple of them right off the top of my head right now. Made in Thailand, contains 24 pieces. Let's dive in. So this is basically like the Easter case. You know, you have the Easter Buggy in here. There's a couple of the Lightning McQueen as the Easter Buggy. But the case also focuses on some other stuff, which is actually really neat. And we'll get to that. I did end up finding this case at quite a few stores, but I never found the two best cars from the case, which you guys can probably guess who they are. I don't know, it's very subjective. I'm saying best because they are the two really new cars in the case. And I never found those. Like, obviously, I guess other people think they're the best too. This is new. I haven't really seen this before. I don't really know what that means. But yeah, oh yeah, it says that on the card back, it identifies, here, I'll just show you guys. I don't know why that's there though, but yeah, right there, DXV29. It's kind of interesting that they're depicting that on the flaps here. I don't really know why they're doing that. But anyways, yeah, found this case at Walmart. I never found it at Target. It was only Walmart and Meijer. And I was always disappointed not to find the rare ones. And we'll get to that. I'm just kind of building up the suspense. And to start off, we have a nasty looking Mater that's about to pop off of the blister. So that's fun. I might just crack them open right now. Because honestly, I have no use for something like this. But I might just hang him on my wall of shame. It's possible. But Mater has been included in some previous cases. So he's not new, obviously not new, but you know, maybe new to 2021, but he's not. Using the Spy Cars 2 art though. And here we have a perfectly carded JD McPillar. I wonder just like what happens, like how is Mater up there in the corner just getting absolutely befuddled, and then you have JD McPillar just chilling one spot in front of him. I don't know, but this guy is an absolute peg warmer. You can probably walk into any Target in the United States and there's a 99% chance you'll be able to walk out of that store with a JD in your hand. Used to be a very sought after car, but I knew it. You know, with some of these next gens, they put two in the case, then they put them in the following case, and just kind of what happens. They start to sit around the pegs a lot. I'm sorry, but he is not a fun sight to see, not a pleasant sight for me, and neither is this one either. I'm sorry, this is off to a very negative start. I feel bad. I hate that this video is off to such a negative start, but H.J. Hollis is another peg warmer, same way as JD McPillar, in the sense that, you know, kind of desirable before the re-release on 2021 packaging, but just because they made so many, kind of lost that sense of value. He was released in Case A, so these are all your Case A cars. All right, and moving along to the two new cars and those. Oh, I got fooled. You are an imposter. We'll deal with you first. Rust-eze Lightning McQueen. Oh, they're not putting the dash. I feel like they used to put the dash in between Rust and Ease. They totally used to do that. I don't know. But yeah. This guy's been out quite a bit as well. Not too hard to find. One of my favorite paint jobs for McQueen though, so not terrible to see. For some reason, Mattel thinks he appeared in Cars 2. Kind of understandable, you know, it's like that it's kind of like that early movie stage paint job. Like in Cars 2, it was actually the Hudson Hornet Piston Cup version of McQueen, and then in Cars 3, it's the Rust-eze version. So I guess I can kind of understand why they would maybe mistake those two, but still annoying to see him there sitting in Porta Corsa with Raul Serol. Kind of annoying. But this is a very nice sight to see, and that is the new release of Lightning McQueen as the Easter Buggy. So he's got his nice little bunny ears there. And he is in the Hudson Hornet Piston Cup paint job, because that is what that's the paint job he had in the book. Now you guys might be wondering how I already have one loose. Well, he was canceled a couple years ago. I think it was in like 2017. Mattel intended to release him along with a Fillmore with an Easter basket. So they were going to add on 2 more Easter releases to their already released 4 that came out in like 2016. The original 4 were Mater, a different version of McQueen, of course the Easter Buggy, and Ramone. So yeah, here's like a prototype of it. You can see it's engraved like that, and it's not even completed. So yeah, cool stuff. And then thankfully they did end up deciding to release him. I like how they just photoshopped these bunny ears onto a pre-existing art. They did a pretty good job with it, I admit. Some of their photoshops are not so great, but this one is. They indicate that he's new for 2021. And here are some of the other cars in this case. Of course, you have the Easter Buggy, Green Ramone, Manny Flywheel, Darren Leadfoot, and Ruby Easy Oaks. They just say he appears in Cars. I guess that makes sense, you know. Cars is the overarching title of everything, and you're not going to put as seen in, you know, the Easter Buggy, Mater and the Easter Buggy, or whatever the book was called. Now, what I find interesting is that the stock image for this is in like a metallic red. Like, you can't begin to tell me that that is not metallic red. And they do this for actually quite a few of the new releases that are red. Like, we'll take a look at Ducky Fauntleroy on the back of his package, and he is also in the metallic red, which is really interesting. Like, maybe there are red metallic prototypes of these if the stock images exist, or maybe they just got a little carried away with the whole racing red theme and applied it to all red cars, even if they aren't actually metallic. But there should be 2 of them in the case, I thought. So I was wrong. Here we have Taco, carryover from case B. Don't really ever see him sitting around, so I'm not complaining. Complaining about this dust, though. Yeah, good to see him back. And here we have the Easter Buggy himself on a perfect card. Awesome. Obviously his first release from Tylen after only previously being released from China. They're pretty similar, but I will be doing a review on them in the near future. Probably will, at least. I need to really determine if it's worth it, because they look so similar. I love his artwork, though. I like how he's kind of bouncing. Looks so good. I honestly never thought Mattel would put so many holiday cars into the mix, but they indeed are. They indeed are. We got Christmas cars, Easter cars, and there are Halloween cars on the way. Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness. What just happened? Oh, man, the glue is just terrible on that. Oh, well. No big deal. Honestly, this might actually be a good time to review Ruby Easy Oaks, maybe in a separate video here, because he is now a Tylen variant and looks quite different from his China counterpart. But yeah, this is the Cars 1 Easy Idle Racer. Wow. If only I could like rip the cards off this cleanly. Like, this is One of the cleanest card backs like I've ever seen. Wow. And the back we already saw. Alright, well that kind of stinks. I don't really care. I really don't care. I already have one in the package from when I found him at Walmart. Alright, what else we got in here? Let's hope we don't have that problem again. We have Green Ramone. Although they just call him Ramone. Artwork is beautiful. Same artwork they've been using since 2006. Gotta love that consistency. And for being a Tylen variant, he does have a slightly different expression, and the paint's a little different. And he also is having some glue issues. Same background. Here's one of my favorite cards from the case, and I'm so happy to see that she is on a perfect card back, and that is Mildred Bylane. Tylen made her look amazing. This yellow turned into like a gold. Like before it was like a beige, kind of like a, I don't know, reminds me, I hate to say this, it's kind of like an old lady color. And Tylen just made her awesome. This reminds me of like the metallic prototype that was shown at the Peterson Museum. They also had a metallic Derek decals Dobbs. And I'm not sure if those were ever intended to be releases. I assume they were prototypes, because back in the day, Mattel did a lot of prototypes in metallic, including Mini, Poly Puddle Jumper, among others. But yeah, she looks great. She might even be worth opening up and reviewing, but yeah. Also love the artwork. And here's her card back. Slightly different than the others. This almost makes it seem like she was supposed to be released earlier, because she's with so much Case A stuff. Which actually, yeah, she was on the card back for all the Case A stuff. Yeah, she must have gotten delayed or something. I don't know. But it's nice to have her. Now, Murray Clutchburn here is new to the case, and it's his first Thailand release. You might be wondering, something might be off to you, and you are correct. The art shows the Cars 1 version of Murray, and this is the Cars 3 version of Murray. So Mattel's incompetence strikes again here. But really not that big of a deal. They've definitely messed up in worse ways before. But this Tylen variant looks really nice. Like for all the stock cars, they're really hit or miss. I'd say that Ruby Easy Oaks is more of a miss than a hit. And I'd say that this one's more of a hit than a miss. I really like how he looks with the black outline. Looks really good. So yeah, there's Ducky Fauntleroy and his red metallic stock image paint. Weird. Alright. Here we have Jambalaya Chimichanga. Kind of a peg warmer too, just because of the fact she was released quite a bit last year, and now she's back. She was originally in Case A, so that's why you see all this Case A stuff. Nice. Alright, moving down to the third row, we have Mama Bernoulli. This is her first Tylen release, and her first time being released for 2021. The art looks really nice too. All the arts for 2021 are actually, in my opinion, some of the best we've gotten, just because the card back allows them to be so enlarged. Like you get the whole image, whereas in the past, sometimes like 2018, you had a cutoff just because of the way the card was designed. And so I'm glad that they opened it up a little bit, made this more basic so you can focus on the character. And here she is, obviously Cars 2, and one of the few Cars 2 releases this year. There really aren't that many. It's kind of sad. And even the ones that are, they're all pretty basic. You got World Grand Prix racers, or you got some of the Tokyo girls, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, it's nice to see her. Here we have Aiden, one of Rust-eze Racing Center trainees, 003. His first time being released from Thailand and for 2021. You can see him on the back. All right. Pat Traxson. Now, this is not his first time being released from Thailand, but it is his first time being released for 2021. Case D was the first time for him. And again, love the artwork. Just love how big it is. You really can't appreciate it until you're in person. And he's on the back there too. Nice. He is overproduced though. He's been released way too much for just being like a Cars 3 pace car. And here we go with Suki. So one of the Tokyo girls I just mentioned. And I don't know what that is. A little speck inside there. But yeah, again, new Tylen variant. New 2021 release. Not complaining. Her white kind of looks metallic too. There's like this shadow that's like cast over down the middle of her hood. Looks a little strange. Alright, moving right along here, we have Kourtney Carsper. So again, one of the few Cars 2 releases, and he is one of Lightning McQueen's fans. First time being released from Thailand, and for 2021. And there he is. Come on, Mattel, release a new World Grand Prix fan. How about one of the ones that you canceled? How about that? And here we have Aiken with some glue issues. Have you guys been having glue issues for 2021? Like, I really don't know. Like, I haven't interacted with many singles. I haven't gone to many stores. Obviously, haven't opened up any cases in a long time. So let me know if you've had this issue too. I'd really hate to think that. I mean, I'd hate it if you guys were having the issue too, but I'd hate to think that it's just me and I got the short end of the stick. But yeah, Aiken Axler here is back from case A. Super peg warmer. Oh my gosh, I went to a store today, found 10 of them. That was fun. Hopefully I experience that again. Not. Okay, I don't know why they're spreading out these cars. Oh gosh. I guess I will be reviewing the Easter Buggy. He's basically begging me to open him. He's like, open me, I'm almost there. Okay, we'll open you, don't worry. Oh god. Alright, I'll take it. So yeah, I knew there were 2 of these, and there were 2 of the Easter Buggy too. So yeah, they were really pumping these out because it was Easter. So I did end up finding quite a few of these. It wasn't an issue. Meijer, Walmart. Even today, I found these at Meijer. So, despite being old, quote unquote, they're still out there. I don't know why I'm showing this so much. Just got caught up speaking. All right, we have 4 cars left. That reminds me of the line in Cars 1. 4 turns left. Iconic right there. And we have another HJ Hollis. Again, I don't know why they're putting like one at the top, one at the bottom. I feel like I watched the Race Grooves unboxing lately of Hot Wheels too, and I noticed that they did this in Hot Wheels cases too. I don't know why they're spreading them out. Oh, there's a chip on his window bar there too. I don't know, yeah, why they're doing that when they usually just like put them all together side by side. All right, here we got the oh my god, they did it again with Jambalaya Chimichanga. All right, get out of here. I can't believe there's 2 of you in the case. That's just sacrilege. All right, anyway, here is the good stuff. Here are the 2 good releases, the 2 best ones from the case I was referring to. The first one being Ducky Fauntleroy, who is kind of got some leeway in his blister there. But this is one of the old 1950s racers from Doc Hudson's era, and probably my favorite yet. I just love the red color on him, and this artwork is just gorgeous. The video does not do it justice. Really, the animation's top notch. You can make out all of his little details, and they correspond to obviously down here. Now, Pato Donald literally means Donald Duck in Spanish, so he is a direct reference to Donald Duck. Even Fauntleroy, I'm pretty sure that used to be like Donald Duck's name way back in like the early 1900s. Not that early 1900s, but you know, toward the beginning of the century. First half of the century. How about that? So yeah, obviously he is new for 2021, and they should have put 2 of this guy in the case. Like, come on. He's already very rare. I mean, not super rare, but you go on eBay and you'd think that a car that was released a couple months ago and distributed pretty well would only be like 10 to 15 bucks, but nope, he's 20 to 25. And last but not least is the, I guess you can call this almost a chase piece, but not technically. It's a racing red instead. So yeah, Mattel's kind of special line of the year is racing red, where they take a pretty important, prominent character, make him red metallic along with some gray accents. And I have to say, Jackson Storm looks great here. Really excited that they chose to do him, because I think with the gray accents there, he was a perfect choice. Also super happy that they're changing the artwork for the Racing Reds, because I was afraid that they would just leave like a regular Jackson Storm artwork there, but they're not. Because literally that's what they did with Silvers last year. They had just like the basic image on the card when they could have had silverized versions of everybody. But yeah. He's also obviously new for 2021. And so now you can see that Mater and Jackson have been revealed because they have already been released. Sally, we know, is in case F. And then after that, who knows what's to come? It's obviously confirmed that we have Francesco, Dinoco Cruz, and Lightning McQueen for these three, but we don't know in which order they will be released. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching this case unboxing video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section below which car is your favorite. I'm going to go with Ducky Fauntleroy just because he's such a cool new character. And I'm going to steer away from the repaint of Jackson Storm, even though I really still like it. It looks really nice, but yeah. Let me know about that gluing issue. I'm kind of upset about it. I don't really understand why that's happening, but either way, great case, and thank you for watching this video. I know it's obviously a little outdated, but that's just how it's gonna be for the next couple days until I can get caught up with everything. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another video. Bye now.